Greetings family, peace and love to you and yours. This is Guru and thanks for visiting my channel. This video is about the city that finds this interracial couple who found racist graffiti on their home. So the couple refuses to remove the racist slur, saying that this isn't the first time they've been harassed. So family, let's go to the story. Well family, an interracial couple, Swirlers, whose Connecticut home was vandalized last month with a racial slur, is refusing to erase the obscenity until Stamford police, quote, do their job. Did you hear that? Until the police do their job and find the vandals, even as the city fines this couple $100 a day. That's right, for the actions of some racists who spray painted on their home a racist slur. They decided to leave the racist slur on their home to show the ignorance of some people within the community. Now, since they've left it up, the neighbors are not liking it. They're feeling that, well, it's an eyesore. Well, sure it is. It's making them feel uncomfortable. And that's what this is all about. Every time people start feeling uncomfortable, they just want it to go away. And that's not how you solve issues and solve problems. And this couple decided they wanted to leave the racist slur up on their home just to show the display of ignorance and to make the police basically do their job and catch the vandals who did it. And so anyways, we're going to go on. It says Heather Lindsay, who is white, and her common law husband, Lexine Charles, who is black, expressed their frustration with the fine to the Stamford Advocate on Monday, sharing that this is not the first time someone in the neighborhood has harassed them over their race. The difference this time, they said, is they're insisting police make their case a priority. The graffiti has been on the couple's garage door since January 14th, and they say they're not removing it. Well, authorities should not just cover it up and sweep it under the table, as they have done in the past, Lindsay told the local news site. Members of the local NAACP chapter agree. Quote, we think the police should open up a live investigation, and that means they should interview people, Darnell Crossland from the Connecticut NAACP told the ABC 7 during a press conference on Monday. They should create a police report. Exactly. And they should have a case number. I don't even know if the situation has a case number yet. And I think that is an affront to all of us, he said. Well, there's a video. I'm going to play that video now. We'll just go to the matter, straight to the matter.
An interracial couple in Connecticut finds racist graffiti spray painted on their home. The N-word scrawled on the garage for all to see. Weeks later, with no arrest in sight, the couple decided to leave the graffiti up, trying to make a point, but instead, they were fined. Eyewitness News reporter Joe Torres has there with their story from Stamford. Joe?
City leaders here in Stamford, Sade, tell us that the police chief personally visited the couple and offered to have the department remove that racial slur. Well, that prompted one response from a civil rights leader. He countered by saying it's not really the police department's job to cover up the graffiti. It is their job to uncover who put it there.
Racism is alive here in our neighborhood.
And the evidence of that, says 59-year-old Heather Lindsay, is now spray painted on her garage door. The N-word in big, bold letters. And it's been there since her black husband, Lexine Charles, noticed it on the Saturday before Martin Luther King Day.
I'd like to find out who's did it. Because
Because it has to stop.
Has to stop.
To make sure that happens, the interracial couple decided not to remove the graffiti, and now the city of Stamford has cited them with a $100 notice of blight violation. Shocking, says one civil rights leader. Darnell Crossland from the Connecticut NAACP believes if the graffiti is covered up, the whole matter will be swept away.
We think that the police should open a live investigation, and that should means that they should interview people. They should create a police report, and it should have a case number. I don't even know if this situation has a case number yet, and I think that that's an affront to all of us.
City leaders say the Stamford police is looking into what happened. In a statement, the director of public safety says officers spoke with the homeowner and neighbors immediately, but could not find a witness who saw or heard anyone spray painting the sheet metal garage door. There were few security cameras in the neighborhood, and none captured the incident.
That's not the message that, I think anybody around here would want to send. I hope not. I'm assuming they're people from somewhere else, I hope. I don't know who would want to go through the effort to do that. That's ridiculous.
Yes.
Mr. Charles told us he's having trouble sleeping at night, that he is living in fear. The city maintains that it is neighbors who are now calling to complain that the racial slur is, quote, disturbing the peace. In Stamford, I'm Joe Torres, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
And in other news, once again at a university, the place of higher learning where you would think that there would be people who are of somewhat of a higher intelligence, but that's not the case. Of course, there was some racist graffiti found at Wayne State University in the bathroom. And of course, you can see what it says. It says, "Fuck y'all niggers. Hashtag Trump's America." They always add Trump's name to their racist behavior. I find that not so coincidental. I find that not so hard to believe. But nonetheless, this is what we find in 2017. And no doubt, at a place of higher learning, like I said, at Wayne State University in this situation. But it's just unfortunate and sad that at schools, universities, you find racist, ignorant idiots.
Police chief was also deeply disturbed by it. He says this racist graffiti is just one of several messages found in different locations on campus.
The messages were hateful and were disrespectful, and it falls into line of what this university is not about.
The university's president released this statement to the campus community, saying in part, "I always find such behavior abhorrent, but I am deeply disappointed this has happened at Wayne State, where we embrace and respect our differences." Students we talked to say they were appalled by what they saw.
I wasn't expecting to see something like that on such a diverse campus, so it kind of made me sad with everything that's been going on. I'm just a little bit disappointed.
I was just really nervous and scared. Like, it's 2017. You shouldn't be acting like this. We're all people, there shouldn't be any hate depending on the color of our skin. We're all the same.
Now, I did ask the chief about some details on the other messages left around campus. He says at this point he just can't elaborate because this investigation is still going on, but he stresses that they are using whatever resources they have to try and figure out who's responsible for this.
Okay, so I kind of mixed 2-in-1 videos, but I wanted to go back to this couple for a minute. I wanted to make a statement about this couple. And swirling, for that matter. Swirling, I mean interracial couples, marriages, and whatnot. Personally, I'm not for it. I don't support it. For those who are, that's your business. I love you just the same, whatnot, and whatever. However, I don't support it myself. I wouldn't want my kids to go through an interracial dating and whatnot. But then again, they wouldn't, because they have respect for who they are and they love who they are. They love both their mother and father. So there you have it. But nonetheless, it would be interesting if Donald Trump's administration banned interracial marriages and dating. That would be so great. It would just take us back, but it would be so great, because then, maybe then, we can get these black men and women who are so mixed up in their color blindness, if you will, maybe we can get them back in line and we could come up with real solutions on how to combat white supremacy. We just can't do that with these swirlers, with these people who are sleeping with the opposite race or group of people, I'll say. Okay? But anyway, that's just my take on it. I hope you like and appreciate this video. Thanks for watching. This is Guru. Until the next video, don't forget to love yourself. I'm out.